Hi guys, good morning and thanks for joining. So in the last class, we discussed about policies we started and we did not complete yet. So we can discuss about policies now. So we completed one policy, that is threat protection policy. So it has inbuilt HDS, HAPS as well. So next one is peripheral control. So peripheral control is also called as a removable devices. So or neighbor devices. So what are the peripheral controls? Whether you want to allow the peripheral control access to our endpoints, or whether we have to give the alert notification someone is inserting the peripheral device, or maybe we have to block the peripheral devices. So 99% of the cases, except a couple of people, we can provide the peripheral access. Remaining all other employees, completely we will do the blocking of the our USB drives or pen drive or memory stick or maybe external hard disk or floppy disk, or there are different types of other compact disk, and there are so many other third party as well. So let's go and see here. So this is the default policy related to peripheral control. This peripheral control is also called as device control or removal control or removal devices policy. So settings here. So you can see manage peripheral, set your peripheral settings below. Disable peripheral control, completely we have to block to everyone. So that is called disable peripheral control. In the similar monitor, but do not block. So just we have to give the alert notification who is trying to inject. Next one. So control access by peripheral type and add exceptions. So we have to give couple of people. So USB drive access or pen drive access, couple of people we have to block. So that is called third option. So most of the cases, irrespective of the employee, so we can most of the case we can disable for all the employees. So we should not trust anyone. That is called zero trust network access. So doesn't matter whether he is a high level of the official or maybe he belongs to, but complete business needs, yes, we can make exemption. So what are the different types of peripheral devices we can connect to these endpoints? I mean, like laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop. One is Bluetooth devices, secure removable storage devices. So nothing but external hard disk, all those. A floppy drive. Next one, infrared devices, modem devices, and also optical drive, and removable storage, and wireless storage. And next one is MTP and PTP. So PTP is a picture transfer protocol, MTP message transfer protocol. So these are all the couple of devices normally like a peripheral devices. Most of the case we know about only USB or maybe external hard disk or CD, but there are so many other devices as well. All these devices, whenever someone is trying to connect, so we have to block. So that is called disable the policy. So that is, and all the events should be generated, and whenever someone is trying, and all those logs should be integrated. These are all like events or logs. So that is the peripheral control policy. Then go to next policy. So application control. So application control here, category wise of the application, which application we can allow and which application we can block. So this policy, even it is available in the firewall, and even this policy is available in the our proxy server. So what is this policy name in firewall? We can call it as any idea. What is this app control and web control policy in firewall? We can call it as. What is the app control and web control policy in firewall or proxy? We can call it as.
Web application.
No, web application is WASP top 10. That is different. URL filtering, content filtering, bright cloud URL
Red
filtering.
cloud here.
Yeah, web filtering. So these option in firewall is called as URL or bright cloud URL or content filtering or web content filtering. So that is the option in the firewall or proxy. So here, by default, couple of application category of the websites they provided. Go and see this one, and if you want to add, we can add that one also. Application vulnerability of the websites and archive tools and asset management tools and browser plugin and CRM tools and design tools, desktop search tools. So completely according to our requirement, which one we have to allow and which one we have to block. It's completely depending on our requirement only. What are the category? You can see these are all the category. So under example, Office suite, under Microsoft Office itself, we have 49 applications are available, like a Microsoft Word document and also PPT and also Excel sheet. So all those will fall under the Microsoft Office suite. So in such a way, for one application category, we have so many websites are available. All those things based on our requirement, either we can do the whitelisting and block listing. It's a complete depending on our requirement of the organization side. So it is supporting, I think, more than 500 plus application category, but firewall and proxy, it will support more than 2800 plus category of the application side. So under that one, once again, so sports or news and so on, we can add. So that is about app control policy here.
Sir, what is this control new apps beside of selected total?
This one already they selected couple of by default they selected these two. Kingston encrypted storage device vulnerability. So that is one of the application vulnerability they identified. SanDisk and this is storage device vulnerability. So these two, they are excluded these two.
Instead of selected total is there control new apps. It
Yeah,
is a
these
part of this.
all these are part of this one. They selected those two. So you
Okay.
can see two controlled applications. They selected these two and they given as a save to list. So they identified maybe couple of vulnerabilities in this one. So they made it like exemptions list, these two. So you can see here add or and also we can make an exemption also both. Okay.
Okay.
So next one is web control policy. Web control is policy is once again websites only. So here based on the website policy you have to create, not web, I mean app web control is here. Data loss prevention, next policy is DLP. So under DLP, let's see whether whatever data can be leaked in the four ways: through removable devices, through emails, bidirectional way, through websites uploading or downloading, and finally through cloud. Whether all these policies, whether it is supporting or not, we have to validate, and also whether PIA data and PHA data. If all these six options is providing by our Sophos CDR, and that means it is even it will support for DLP as well. But in case it is not supporting all these six policy, then obviously we have to purchase a dedicated DLP. So go to settings tab here. Give me 1 second, hold on a minute. Apologies guys. Yeah, you can go and you can see here whether all these six different types of policies can be configured here or not. Already we have seen what are the two different types of policies at the time of the say general settings and administration settings we have seen. Did you remember? When we discussed about general settings and administrative settings, under the DLP already we discussed. It is supporting only two. What are those two?
Tamper protection.
No, that is one. That is an integrity point of view. I'm asking about DLP.
Exfiltration.
Yeah, so it is see, there are four ways data can be leaked. One is PIA data, PHA data. One is through removable devices. Next one is through emails. Next one is through our websites. Nothing but uploading or downloading, and finally through cloud. So when we are configuring the settings tab under the DLP, already we have seen. So it is supporting only two. What are those two? I am asking. Country specific. PIA data and PHA data only it is supporting. Let's go and see here. So here settings, already we have seen this one under the rules and control list rule. So this is what I'm asking. Okay, so now, so go to settings here and enable this policy. So based on the reason wise they provided Sophos CDR. So example, I will select Australia. Under template, I will choose the Australia template. Under this one is a custom rule. And if you want to go with default one, so I'm selecting once again Australia and template is this one and create a from template. Now you can see here general organization activities Australia combination of contact details. Contact details belongs to which one? Which
Yeah.
type of
PI.
PI data? And personal identification number. This is PI data anyway.
SBI.
Personal sensitive data. So once
SBI.
again PI, bank account.
Personal.
Yeah,
PI.
restricted information. All these are PI only. This is what I'm saying. It is not supporting any email transfer. It is not supporting about cloud, and also it is not supporting of uploading or downloading of the files in any website like a social networking websites or OneDrive or Google Drive, and also remote device policy. So that is the reason we have to purchase the dedicated DLP tool. So this one, it will provide only basic DLP. That too, out of 100%, I can say 20 to 30% only. That's why we have to go for dedicated DLP tool. Okay. Now go to next policy, website control or web control. Here, web control is completely based on once again our requirement only. So which websites we have to allow, which websites we have to block. So all those blocking risky related downloads, something from the websites. In case you are blocking from any malicious website, automatically it will block that risky download. So nothing but website oriented. Let me specify from myself. So I want to categorize all these. So example, advertisement related, whether I have to allow or block. So uncategorized, example, I want to block. So these are all the category of the websites oriented. Java app DOS command file oriented. So here, so all these are different types of. So websites were a dedicated website. Previously application category is different. That is overall category. For example, if you are considering about news channels, under the news channels, there are so many websites will be fall under the application category of the news channel. But here we are going and we are specific dedicated to one specific website or URL category. So that is the main difference between so web control versus app control. Any doubt in this one? Any doubt? Okay. So there are so many ways we can do this websites control and URL control and also content filtering side. So first entry point is our firewall. Next one is proxy. And finally, we have EDR side also. Previously, by the way, traditional antivirus doesn't have all these policies options. Only EDR and XDR only has these options. So remaining all other vendors, it will not, remaining traditional antivirus will not support all these app control and web control policy. So these configurations we are implementing from 2019 onwards only. So 2019 onwards only we are doing all these. So which website we can block even under the endpoint side also whenever user is accessing. Okay, prior to that one, so there is no other options. And one more option is missing here. That is called file integrity monitoring, FIM. So if you are purchasing for the commercial one, commercial EDR tool or XDR tool, it will provide that one also. But unfortunately, it's a demo tool. It doesn't have that one. And update management. So update management meaning here are regular antivirus updates and regular EDR agent updates and also regular firmware updates. I'm repeating, one is enter tool if you want to upgrade. So that is called firmware upgrade or OS upgrade. Second one, EDR agent updates. What is third one? Regularly, whatever threat intelligence feeds it is coming and we have to update that one also. So these are the three different types of updates can be done by every tool, not only this tool. So whether we have to do manual way, all these updates,
It is automatic.
Automatic way. That's right. So we have to do automatic way. So we have to select. So example, you can see latest version of the Sophos EDR sensor version is 2023.2.2.6. In the similar way, MacBook. Okay, FTS 2024-2035. So now whenever any package it will appear, and I will select like a midnight at 2 o'clock, it will push to all those endpoints. So midnight, okay, 12 a.m. I selected, and any day. So every Sunday it will go and it will check and it will update. Okay, schedule updates for the time you prefer. When do you want to update these automatic updates? So that package, it will automatically will update. So someone asked already whether we have to push the updates in the manual way or automatic way, whether I have to install EDR agent automatic or manually, it will take care of the automatic one. There is no need of manual updates. In case manual is required, then we have to go to the computers and we have to click on the update management and we have to see whether real up to date that patch is available or not related to EDR sensor or XDR sensor. Okay. So what about update cache? This one, any idea? Update cache. So we discussed about cache meaning here maybe couple of times. All the endpoint devices it will not update. We have cache or message relay server. So first it will go to the cache, and whenever the device will be online, automatically from the cache server it will push to backend. So it will store like a temporary storage till the machine will become online. So then automatically, couple of times someone is, if someone is working practical, you can see Windows reboot, something like one of the pop-up window, it will appear. So meaning here, our that is for patch updates oriented. Our local IT team or service desk team, they will do the regular patch updates. Same way, if you are updating our antivirus or EDR, XDR also. So whenever you are defining the time and date, once you will become online, those the agents will be updated automatically. So that is the meaning. Till that time, it will be in the cache or temporary storage. Okay, so that is about update management. And once again, I'm saying, but if I want to upgrade overall tool, then what I have to do? So forget about antivirus or EDR and also these agents. Then entire tool upgrade.
Go to settings and do the complete update
Premium
of it.
support. I mean, premium support. Others.
Yeah, we have to, first of all, we have to take the change request window. We have to take the change request window. So these updates like a software updates. Take example of your mobile itself. In the Play Store, we have WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, PhonePe, Google Pay. There are so many applications we are trying to update. So whenever you are updating all these applications, whether any reboot is required or restart is required,
Yes, required.
it's not a mandatory. But you are upgrading of the entire mobile version. It will ask, okay, so rebooting of your mobile also.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, so if you are if you are upgrading of the entire firmware version of your mobile, automatically it will restart. We no need to do anything basically. But you are upgrading the specific to one of the app, that may be PhonePe or Google Pay or Swiggy or maybe any other thing. There is not required any rebooting of the system or rebooting of the mobile. Same as it is here also. All these antivirus, DLP, and also web control, app control, whatever license we purchased, all those updates can be done automatic way. For that one, rebooting is not required. But if you want to upgrade entire tool itself, then in that scenario, automatically it will not reboot. In case, okay, you upgraded the latest version and unfortunately your tool is not coming back, what you have to do, you have to backup plan or rollover plan should be there. So that means compulsory whenever any tool, irrespective of the, okay, so whether security tool, whatever we are configuring, that may be vulnerability management or EDR or XDR or DLP or encryption or cloud security or firewall or proxy or SIM tools. So all these tools is we need compulsory. Which process we have to follow? Which process we have to follow? If I want to upgrade all these devices, which process we have to
Change
follow?
window, IT.
And
Yeah,
ITL.
under that one, what is the process name?
Change request.
Change
CR
request. Yeah, CR request we have to raise. Without CR request, we should not do all these things, by the way. Please remember. Okay, so that is the question I'm asking. This is also one of the interview question, especially for L3 people. Whoever is putting experience is more than 7 plus or 8 plus. Those people, they will ask, do you have any SIM tool upgrade experience? Do you have any firewall upgrade option? And do you have experience on the DLP tool or EDR tool upgrades? So that is basically, it's more than investigation side. It is one of the fine tuning role as well. Okay, so that is about overall entire upgrading of the device or upgrading of the tool. So next one is Windows Firewall. So Windows Firewall, if you want to, you can use our by default Windows Firewall option. But couple of times our Windows Firewall will block port communication. So then once again, we have to disable that one. And here also we have that option, Windows Firewall. It is supporting by our Sophos as well. In such a way, they integrated to Microsoft. So don't monitor, or you want to monitor and you want to monitor. Okay, so on configure. So these are the 3 different types of options. Okay, so whenever any port communication is happening, or maybe example, couple of times what this firewall will do, it will block our communication to the external world. So then we have to disable that one, and once again we have to configure, and then finally, not only that one, even if you are installing any software also, couple of times this firewall will block that activity. Okay, that is the Windows Firewall option. So it's from which company? It's from which company? Who is the vendor? Windows Firewall. Who is the vendor? Windows Fire? Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft. So now, so Sophos integrated with Microsoft Windows Firewall option. So that is about policies, guys. Computers I will discuss under the once we are going to practical session. Coming to people here, people meaning here whoever has the access to these particular tool, or have the access to these tool. Example, today one of the new person is joining. So take example maybe Ramesh, and what type the role I have to give to this one? He's a L3. I will give administrator access, and I will provide his email address ramesh.m@gmail.com. Then I will save. So Ramesh is completed. Now second person I want to add, example Priyanka. So she is maybe implementation guy, simply implementation girl, and so she is super administrator access. So example I will give Priyanka dot k@gmail.com. Example. So save and continue. So one more thing here, maybe L1 team. So Sandeep. Example only, guys. Don't take it in negative way. Yeah, read only I will give. So sandeep.l@gmail.com. So in such a way we will create, and finally we can save it. Okay, so as I said, most of the cases, if you want to get tool access also, after onboarding immediately you will not get it. To get the entire tool access also, it will take some time. Okay, so before that one, I will give L2 also, one of the person. So Reshma dot M. So maybe admin status is L2. So now I created. Now if you want to group that one, you can do adding of the group also. Example, now as is given 2 people as the administrator, one is Ramesh and the second one I given as a Reshma. So these are like a combination of L2 and L3 they are handling. So I will make it like a L2 level. So then I will group into these two as a L2. So next one. So I will add another group, implementation. So I given super administrator Priyanka. So example Priyanka, and also yeah, Sandeep I given as L1. So only she is available. So this is another group. And I want to group add one more L1 level, all the L1s, level 1. And I given name as a Sandeep. And I will keep my name also part of L1 team. So save. So now I created, okay, so different types of one is implementation team and level 1, level 2, even in this level 3 also we have to create. And once again, I want to clarify one more thing. Once you are onboarding any company, immediately you will not get it the access. What you have to do on behalf of you, your manager or your team lead or tech lead, they will raise a request. So first your manager has to approve this request. And after that, that request, if you are supporting for client, that request will go to client and client has to approve, and client once again implementation team. So they will provide the tool access to you. It will take approximate 1 week, or couple of times it will take 2 weeks also to get the to get the overall access. Even if you need VPN connectivity or maybe Citrix web space to access the client, it will take more than 2 weeks also. So till that time, you should know about, they will give KT, so like a knowledge transfer session. So there they will ask about what is your past experience, which tools you worked on, and so which VPN you worked on, and what is your roles and responsibilities. Crash questions will come. Instead of they asking you, better you ask back the questions. So like what type of the EDR tool we are using and what is the version. So whether how we have deployed on premise or cloud, and how many endpoints we have. All these questions you can ask in the KT session. Otherwise, so they will think if you don't speak anything in front of the whoever is giving KT to you, so maybe they will get maybe little bit negative feedback. Okay, so whenever someone is giving KT, please ask as much as questions whatever you want to clarify from the implementation to, so how many locations we do have, what the different types of deployment methods we used, and whether it is on-premise or cloud, how many endpoints are there, how many servers are there. Those questions you can ask at the time of the KT. Not only for EDR tool, if it is for firewall, it is for vulnerability management, even it is for SIM tool as well. If you are keep silenting, if you are keeping silent, so that's all. They will ask so many questions to you. They'll think like you are not understanding anything. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
And RK,
Yeah,
can we
please.
do this from Active Directory?
Which one? No, it's not possible.
It's
Compulsory.
not about grouping, but only adding users.
Adding users to tool.
Huh.
No, it's not possible. Compulsory. We have to log into the tool, and we have to using tool only. We have to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So computers here. There are no computers are available. These things I can go and I can show in the practical session. So that is about overall installers and settings and policies and people, and the reports will go to reports. So these are all the different types of reports. Logs. Someone asked where the logs we can see. So these are all the logs related to DLP. Okay. So whenever any logs it will appear, so all those reports we can export here. You can see export option here. These logs only it will go to our, these logs only will go to our
SIM tool.
SIM tool. Yes. So in the similar way, we have other reports. And once again, yesterday entry question, I will ask now. Do you know how to create reports, and what are the different types of reports you will normally submit to customer or client? What the answer? What are the different types of reports you will submit to customer or client?
We will not create reports because tool only will
We
create
will
report.
generate reports. Not
Yeah,
create.
okay. A customized one don't you create?
Based on the filters, we have to generate.
Filter.
Yes, okay, okay. You are generating. And what are the different types of reports you will generate and you will submit and present to client or customer?
So we have 4 different types, basically CSV, HTML format we have, PDF, and we will present that in a Excel format to the client.
No, this is, see, that is the format. You are explaining about file format, and we can go and we can download and we'll present. So my question is different. What are the different types of the reports you will submit to the customer? So there are two different.
Technical report and one more thing.
Yeah, process oriented reports.
Yes.
So there are two different types of reports normally we will create. Give me 1 second. So reports are two types. Format is different. That may be HTML or CSV or PDF or XML. So that is different story. Here technical reports and second process oriented reports. So under technical. So take example of EDR itself. EDR technical reports. Now we are discussing about EDR. So what are the different types of we can go and submit or we can generate otherwise. So first one is very first thing is health checkup report. So how many endpoints are okay inactive or active, whether up to date. On the daily basis, we have to go and we have to submit this report. So whatever EDR agent is showing as unknown or inactive, and whatever machine is going as offline, that is called health checkup report. So second one.
Many alerts generated.
Yeah, that is process oriented.
Okay.
That is process oriented
Device
report.
update status. I mean,
Yeah, process updates. Yeah, you are right. Device update management related. Device up to date, whether all the status is okay or not. Device update status report. Third one. So how many blocked applications? Because this one is a part of the application category. So in the similar way, regularly, okay, who is going to impact? Top victim IPs, machines informations or assets information. In the similar top assets is going to impact. So either weekly basis or monthly basis. Example, weekly basis. So next one. Type of the category of the attacks. Topmost.
top category.
Yeah, top categories otherwise. Top category of the attacks.
Regularly accessing websites or applications.
Yeah, that is also topmost application access. Yes. Okay. So these are all the technical oriented. Coming to process oriented. So here per day wise also, day wise, we can generate how many incidents are received. And also how many are work in progress, on hold, and also closed. So that is on the day wise. In the similar way, weekly basis, same thing. And also monthly basis.
Quarterly.
And quarterly and half yearly and annually.
Okay.
So these are on the daily basis also you have to generate. Once again, month on month, in once again process oriented reports are these two. Technical or maybe process oriented reports. So monthly ones, most of the case monthly ones they will ask. Month on month.
Is it like audit report?
Yeah, so we have to provide the bar chart. All these things you know, right? Comparison chart. So nothing but you should know about even PowerPoint presentation and PowerPoint development as well. And also pie chart. So these are all the okay couple of things we have to compare from 1 month with another month or 1 week with another week. So what is the progress of the overall instance? So using different types of charts also we have to present using PPT. So these are all the different types of reports normally I will create and I will update and I will present it to customer or client. This is what you have to give the answer.
This
Okay.
is for performance based of EDR tool.
Yeah, so for EDR, in the similar for each and every tool.
Oh.
Each and every tool, even for vulnerability management also. how many vulnerabilities are fixed. Example, so weekly basis, I will prepare how many vulnerabilities appear, how many are closed, how many are work in progress, how many are, they make it like a risk exception. So this is on the vulnerability side. If you know about backend concept, yes. If you know about one report, then obviously you can say. So first you should know about functionality of the tool. Otherwise you'll give the wrong reports information. So here I did not keep anywhere. So file war oriented or sim tool oriented reports. Top victim machines information. Top assets information is going to so impact. So that my laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop. Top category of the attacks. All these are malware category of the attacks. So this is the way that functionality, if you know, then you can give the easily answer. But it will not process oriented for any tool. It is same as it is. It will not change. So these are all the different types of reports. So we will submit, not only just submit, even I'm giving the presentation. So presentation means you have to explain to the customer client. This basically SOC manager role or L3 level role. But even you should be aware of this process as well. Is it clear? Okay. So that is about reports point of view. In the similar way, even sim tool also we can expect this question. Do you know how to generate the reports? Okay, it's common to any tool, but that functionality wise, you should know about what type of attacks we can say. It is there already part of dashboard. Most of the dashboards and reports are almost equal. If you know about dashboards, what are the different dashboards we'll create, that you can say part of the reports as well. Let's go and see now. So reports are here users oriented reports. How many users? These are all the type of the access here. Okay. How many days devices are inactive? So next one. So computers protection. So total overall how many? Okay. So computers are reported. Overall, this is also can keep as like asset report. This one. This is what I am saying. By given already they given everything. Malware and PUPs are blocked. Naresh or someone already said top applications they are trying to use. So this one export you can hear and you can send it. Whether you want to go for last 30 days, you can choose the period also. Last 7 days or last 30 days or last 90 days. So then export this one. Or if you want to select for any other, you can see export option down. You can export in the CSV format or PDF format. So this is the way reports. Okay, so these reports also you can remember. Please make note on this one. EDR reports are, one is user based reports and next one is computer assets based report or malware and peripheral controls who is regularly they are trying to inject or insert USPs and blocked applications, allowed applications and allowed control violations, all these different types of reports. Okay. So this is for web control side. So these are the report side. You have to remember this one, guys. Interior question, this one. So what are these along with these are all technical oriented. Now you got it right. These are all technical oriented. Along with this one, you can add even process oriented also. So that is about report side. Any doubt on this one? Any doubt?
No.
Okay. Then we'll go to our practical demo tool. Did anyone has completed any investigation? Did you try at least? So today morning and evening, I'm planning to complete this demo tool. Let's see. So whenever you are doing investigation, simultaneously you can keep your ticketing tool also beside you. So it is sleeping the instance. Now I am logging. Now it is waking up the instance. So once you are opening, there are 12 alerts are there available and the last 1 year. Okay. And case type, they given severity wise or status for case type, this case type wise. And if you are going for status wise, so total 12, out of 12, 7 are new and 3 are investigating, 2 are already resolved. Okay. So this status wise. And these are month on month wise. And these are the recent cases. So let's go and see one of the investigation. Yeah. So now we will go with process lol bins category of the attack, first one. So this one is click on this one, and for this one first I have to go and create a ticket in the ticketing tool. So it's a critical one. So so I will go to ticketing tool. See here also we can create a case basically. Case management is available here also. So self-managed case and continue. And case number example I will give 10101 and severity critical and status new and unassigned create and continue. So they are not giving that option to us. So normally, so once in the practical scenario, so you can click on this one and assign to yourself option will be there on the right hand side, and you can assign to yourself that case. Okay, but default at the time of the enter, you can say for every ticket I'm going and I'm creating ticket in the ticketing tool. That is fine. Okay. Is it, did you get it or not what I'm saying? So now it is a demo tool. We don't have that option. So basically we can go and we can create this one as well. We can assign to ourselves. So this is in the overall queue of the list, overall cases here. And if I want to assign this particular ticket to me, and I selected already this one, here assign to, and you have to select your name. Then automatically it will come to your default queue. So this overall team queue. And once you are assigning that particular issue to you, then it will come to your queue. Okay. So there are two different types of queues. One is the default team queue, and second one is your own queue. So before going to that one, let's click on this one. What is this attack is about? So Frank Hazel is name of the user. So he's a foreigner. Windows 10 laptop 2 on Windows. So Windows 10 laptop he's using. WinExe, Windows execution, PowerShell process injection attack. So what is the category of the attack here? File oriented or fileless oriented?
Fileless.
Fileless oriented. Example at category of the attack name?
Lolbins.
Lolbins. Yeah, this Lolbins category. Okay. So now we can do this particular attack. This is the name of the attack, and I will provide same as this. I will go to ServiceNow ticketing tool, and I will go and I'll create ticket here. Incident. Same thing, whatever we repeated in the vulnerability management, I am repeating once again here. So I want to create a new one. So there is no color, but basically by default, your name, it will appear. Okay. So, but here right now I will select because it's a mandatory. It is showing as a into color, right? Cross color, star color. So compulsory you have to choose the one of the person. But by default, when you are in the practical tool, it will come your name. So first one I selected channel. So whether you are receiving this particular notification via tool or via email, you will receive in both ways. So right now, how we are receiving this alert? How we are
Tool.
receiving this alert tool? So whether tool option is available here,
No.
but in the practical real-time world, we can see email notification and every alert, whatever we are getting in the dashboard, even it will receive via email also. So that time you can select email. Okay, otherwise tool. So now I will select email. For example, I received this alert and the priority. So what is the priority it is showing based on the tool?
Critical.
Critical. So I will select, there is no critical option here, but in the practical real time, it will be there. And here also critical, automatically it will change the critical. And assignment group. What is assignment group name?
Stock analyst.
SOC. Are you part of SOC now?
No. EDR tool.
EDR tool, endpoint security. You see, it depends. Don't get confusion. So a couple of times a dedicated endpoint security is different team. And couple of companies, what they will do. So EDR also they will make part of the SOC itself. It's completely depending on which company you are selected. So now forget about SOC. We will select like a EDR. We are working on only endpoint security. Okay. So now we have to assign here example EDR analyst at the rate of tcs.com. That is the group name we given. So we select that group name and assign to whom we have to assign. Whom we have to
No.
assign? Ourselves.
Ourselves.
Ourselves. Yes. We have to assign ourselves because I am working on this case. Okay. I'm creating of the case. I'm working on this ticket. Now short description. So you can paste whatever that wallet contains. Otherwise, in simple understanding purpose, PowerShell execution. Malware category of the attack. And hyphen, you can provide the description of the overall, ticket, whatever you received. So I will give PowerShell injection attack description. So next one, see return automatically. And one more thing I forgot to say category. But category whether malware is available here or IT security is available here.
Not available.
Yeah. So normally in the practical real-time world, we can see malware category under the category name and subcategory is
Lolbins.
Lolbins or PowerShell execution. That's correct. So right now that option is not available. I'm choosing appropriate option. Example network. Under that one, I can choose example maybe IP address. Okay. So whenever you are giving these description of the attack, automatically it will provide your existing past tickets also. It will provide automatically whether you worked on the PowerShell appropriate option only, not all. So because we provided Windows here, that is the reason Windows oriented thinks it is happening. This is called knowledge base. This is called knowledge base. Past in the history, whether in the or in the past, whether we created similar type of the attacks or not. Okay. So now work notes. Instant ticket is created. To work on critical incident investigation of PowerShell execution attack. Under malware category. Okay, then I will submit. Then once you are submitting, automatically it will come to your default queue. So this is the number. And as I said, whenever you're working on instant, what you have to do? You have to remember a couple of things I said. So please go and create your own folder for ticket. Example, I will go to the documents here.
Tracker.
Yeah, so for easy remembering purpose, then I under the cyber security. So then I will create here folder as a
Incident tracker.
so what is the tool name? Sophos CDR investigations. Sophos CDR or endpoint security. Incidents. Under that one, so whatever ticket you created, you can create one more folder.
With ticket number.
Ticket number, yes. So go back to our tool. So this is the ticket number. Why? Because what are appropriate data, everything you can copy paste here, mainly for evidences point of view. So this is the ticket number. So whatever I'm working on this ticket, all those evidences or reputation checks and everything, I'll keep it here. Okay. So one more thing, either you want to see by default, every organization, they will maintain templates. What is in my template here? Whenever this type of category of the attack, it will appear. So this is the recommendation you have to follow. And this is the description you have to follow. And this is the way you have to close. They will maintain the 30 to 40 templates.
What
Are you
are the
getting what I'm? Yeah, automatically by default. Why? Because everybody communication is same as it is, correct? Everybody a way of writing or written communication is same as it is. So
Yes.
maybe couple of times client or customers will not understand whatever you are writing. So that is the reason these companies, what they will do, they will create automatic templates, not automatic. Some of the templates they will create. And whenever you are working on that particular instant, so you have to use that template and you have to complete all the details like IP address, victim name, file size, file category, username, computer name, hash value of the file, attacker IP address, tactics and techniques and procedure, everything.
Because if the templates are not there,
They
we
will
can.
create and they will give the template. Only you have to change wherever the, yeah, in case if it is not there, there is no default templates or defining. So then we have to create our own because we have to make a summary of the report.
Okay.
So 99% of the cases, every organization, they have the default templates. So you have to edit that option. And as per our ticket, you have to do copy paste. Existing IP address we have to delete, and whatever IP address is coming from our side, we have to paste. And MAC address or hash value or file name, file size, file category. Everything automatic templates will be there. So because these tickets will go to customer or clients, right? It's a product-based company, nobody will validate. But communication side maybe, so which is for working on the client, it should be professional way. So that is the reason they will make so couple of templates. When you say templates, basically it's like Word documents. Okay. So and whenever you are working on any document also, as I said, so please make notepad or to get or to gather the entire information. Now go back to tool. So now what we have to change here? New to
Progress.
in progress. And update the comment here or notes. I have started working on incident investigation.
Ticket number.
Yeah. Ticket number, it's not required, but PowerShell execution attack or this ticket. Dependency is there, that time it's better to provide. So update and go back. So then once you are created a ticket, not see, one more thing you have to remember. So when I created this ticket,
Nine.
Just
yeah, 9th, but what it is showing as,
seems to be PD time zone.
yeah, it is USA time zone, that's right. This is USA time zone, that is the reason it is showing as 8th. Okay, so that too, it's a 9:54. It's not even, okay, 9th. So that is the reason it is US time zone it is showing. Okay, so not when the ticket is coming to your queue. So when this ticket is coming to your queue, that time onwards your SLA will start. Not when you create a ticket in the ticketing tool or when you assign the ticket to yourself. Is it clear? When the incident is received in the respective tool, that time onwards our SLA will start.
It will come
Not,
immediately. Is there any way?
no, we have to go and we have to monitor 24/7 all the, okay, so tickets are empty in nature or not, all the instance queue is empty or not. That is the target or goal of your job. I'm repeating once again. So any L1 or L2 or L3 level roles, how it will be, we have to keep our team queue like empty. That is our goal and objective. So meaning what? So compulsory whatever instance we are receiving, everything should be completed the investigation part.
But it should be empty.
Yeah, always our team queue, not our queue. First is team queue, and later we have to go and we have to complete our queues as well. So, and one more thing is, don't pick up, okay, 10 instances at a time. So in case 10 instances you picked on and only you worked on 5 instances, remaining 5 instances maybe you forgot to update or forgot to create, forgot to provide the comments. In case if your SLA will breach. So that's why. So whatever capability you have, just 1 week you can observe, and according to that one you can pick up or you can assign to yourself. Otherwise your SLA will cross. Okay. Yeah. Now you have to gather all these details. So Frank Castle is an end user, and if you want, you can make note all these things. So for that one, actually for me, MS Word document is not working. So I will go with Google. So I'll provide the incident number here. So now, so I'm gathering the information. Gathering of the information is called triage, or what is another name? Asset profiling or user profiling or artifacts. So this also called as asset profiling and also
User.
user profiling. Yeah, before going to your task, explain about our little bit 1 or 2 sentences of your roles and responsibilities, how your day in and day out it will be. As a EDR or SOC analyst, what is day in and day out? First and foremost.
First, we will check the EDR status, whether it is
No,
active.
before doing that, you are coming at 9 o'clock. So
We will
first
check
thing is
service.
what is your
Service.
no
Health.
no
If
Checking
anything
of
is a
mails.
your binge.
no. First thing, what will you do? First thing.
Attend the shift handover.
Exactly, perfect answer. So attend the shift handover, shift takeover you have to take. First thing is shift takeover. My day in roles and responsibilities are attending shift handover calls, and whatever priority or escalated or pending incidents are available from the existing shift team, I will take over all those incidents. So in case any emergency, any priority one or any urgency tickets are available, I'll give priority to those tickets. In case if it is not available, then I can go and I can pick the tickets from the respective queue. Is it clear? So first and foremost, roles and responsibilities. So attending the shift handover call and existing shift, whoever is there, and from there I have to take all the priority or maybe urgency or escalated tickets as a shift takeover. So those tickets I have to prioritize. That is my day in first task. Later I will log into the tool and I will see health checkup report and I will see how many instances are available in the queue and so on. That is the later task. So this also you have to say, guys. Okay.
So if somebody is on leave who has started this and can we assign that to the other person in next shift?
Yeah, it is. Yes, we can assign that one in case otherwise SL will breach.
Right.
So and moreover, whenever he will be on leave, and so he has to make a proper handover. Otherwise, the companies will blame. So proper handover has to complete before he is going to leave. And in case emergency, as you said, you are right. And we can go and we can assign the tickets to another person also.
And
Because this is like a team coordination, collaboration, and team support as well. Yeah.
so if at all we are putting it as L3, then only we'll make sure that we'll handle the shift handover, right?
If it is L3, no, not like even L1 teams also hand over the shift. So even L1s also take over the shift. Everyone has to participate. One L1 and one L2 and one L3. So if it is L3 level tickets, L3 team will take care. If it is L1, L1. If it is L2, L2. Yeah. So coming back, yeah. So if it is priority one, obviously yes, L3 team they will priority one tickets L1, and low or maybe medium or high priority L1 team they will take care. Okay. So let's start now. So type of the attack here. So that one we can discuss part of our roles and responsibilities side. So type of the attack. So PowerShell execution. So otherwise I'll copy paste that one, whatever I got the alert. So this is the attack name. Okay, Frank Azil. Now we can go and we can see what he has done exactly. So we have today the trials or artifacts, that is also called as asset profiling and user profiling. What is the information we have to gather here? We know already username is
Okay.
Frank Azil, and also type of the operating system. What is type of operating system? Windows
10.
10. So this is what so far we got.
End user machine.
Yeah, end user computer name. Or system name. So what is system name? Windows laptop 2. That means maybe he's using more than one. That's what he's showing us 2. Yeah. So for this information we got. So next one, go to when the instance is created and go to overview. They made summary. Already someone is working on this one, I think. And here we can go to more onto this one. So click on this particular information, initial detection. So this is the, what is this one? Any idea? What is this one is called as?
JSON format.
Sorry?
Metadata.
Sir, raw data or metadata?
Raw data or metadata, that's correct. Raw data or metadata. And what about this one? This overview. Yeah. So we will not understand raw data. Better you can go with this this converting from the raw data into this particular machine understandable format is called as
CF.
common event format or parsing. Parsing and normalization. So parsing and normalization, converting the raw data or raw logs or metadata into our user friendly or maybe machine understandable format. Okay. Is called as normalization parsing. So this is the IP address of the respective end user. So go back to our machine.
Since this has been investigating, we have got all the details or no?
No. We will get in the alert itself.
Okay.
If you don't get the alerts, what you can do, you can go to computers. One of the options is available. I can show that one also. Okay. So next one is this happened on September 23rd, 2024. It's last month one. That's okay. And here TA. Can anyone tell what is meant by this one? What is this one basically?
MITRE framework.
Exactly. MITRE attack framework execution. So these are all tactics basically. These are all tactics. And this is TA002 execution. Execution is one of the tactic. And TA004. TA004 privilege escalation. Okay. And defense evasion TA005. So this is what one of the interior question. How you are utilizing MITRE attack framework in your organization? What the answer? What the answer?
Providing solutions which are ingested in the EDR tool.
Yeah. So we are utilizing MITRE attack or MITRE attack framework in my organization by integrating MITRE attack framework into our EDR tool, XDR tool, and also SIEM tool. So this is the way whenever any security incident is triggered, we will know about what is the tactics attacker is used and what is the techniques attacker used and what is the mitigation step for that particular attack. So this is the way how the MITRE attack framework we are utilizing in our organization. It's one of the favorite entire question. Instead of asking about theoretical way, what is MITRE attack framework? So what is MITRE attack framework? So they will ask in the practical oriented. Okay. So now you are clicking on this one. It will go to MITRE attack framework directly. What is meant by execution? Is it clear now? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So they integrate already all these respect EDR, not only the Sophos vendor, each and every EDR and XDR nowadays, it will not support by traditional antivirus. This is also one of the entire question. What is the traditional antivirus versus EDR and XDR? Traditional antivirus does not integrate it to MITRE attack framework or virustotal.com or google.com or any other third party tool. And traditional antivirus will not support behavioral pattern capability. Okay. So it will not take care of the automated response and containment eradication and mitigation part. But on the other hand, EDR will take care of the containment, eradication, mitigation, everything we can do in the tool itself. And also it will do the behavioral pattern and capability as well. So that is the difference between traditional antivirus and EDR. Okay. So this theoretical already I provided one of the table. Did you remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one under the execution. So there are three different types of tactics are used by the attacker to inject PowerShell execution. One is execution, second is privilege escalation, and third one is defense evasion. Execution meaning executing of the PowerShell injection, and privilege escalation, attacker will try to get the higher level of the access. And third one, so he wants to hide that particular execution. Defense evasion. What is defense evasion? Hiding from the network or hiding from the operating system or hiding from the EDR tools. Okay. So, and coming back here, techniques are, so T1059, this one of the technique, PowerShell execution under the execution side. So click on this one. Now it will go to command and scripting interpreter, PowerShell. Under which one? Which tactic is this one? Which technique, sir? Which technique is this one? Under which tactic? Execution, you can see. Execution take, okay, execution is a tactic and technique is a command and scripting interpreter. So please remember, so as I said, especially privilege escalation and the defense, not defense, data exfiltration and the persistence and the lateral movement. So these four, at least you have to remember couple of techniques as well. At the time of theory, I mean, MITRE framework itself, I said. So you are working on practically on the daily basis. So you are putting 5 plus or 4 plus or 5 years of experience and you are working on daily PowerShell execution. Don't you remember command and scripting the, okay, so technique. So that is the way. So they will expect whether really you are working or not. They will verify by taking off all these, asking the questions in depth analysis.
Sir, what you said, the four are very regularly used by the.
Wow, for a regularly, regularly it will trigger. Yes, that doesn't mean that you should ignore remaining 10. So 14 into 2 at least. How many?
28.
Yeah, 28. Okay, but these four will come regularly. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So next one is uh, under privilege escalation, we have process execution. And also we have one more dynamic link library injection. This one of the technique. And portable executable injection. So these are the three different injection can be used attacker to inject the PowerShell execution under the privilege escalation in such a way attacker will gain the higher level of the access. So we are saying about privilege escalation to get the lower level of the access or higher level of the access by injecting of the malware. But how that is possible? Based on what parameter? What the answer? How the attacker will do all these getting of the lower access to higher level of this? What attacker will do? How will get the, yeah, how will get the high level of the access?
From initial to.
You can see this one using process execution technique, using dynamic link library execution technique, using portable executable technique, and other techniques also attacker will get using these process or script control oriented in such a way. Attack once he will gain the using brute force attack, maybe he will get the user level of the access from the user level of the access by injecting or by doing all these injections, then he will get the higher level of the access. Okay. So that is the way you have to read it basically. So that's why techniques are important nowadays. And couple of interviews completely depending on only techniques, only interview. That's it. Whenever you're going for a couple of interviews, they'll expect only techniques and they will select. This is what it's happened for Dell side, EMC Square. So they said unlimited budget. They took interview for 500 people. Not even one candidate is selected. One candidate is selected, but he, I think, he joined by that time another company. Okay, so in that interview, so only 4 things they asked about these techniques only. But we know about tactics that 14, but unfortunately, in-depth analysis techniques, we are not sure. For everything, we'll say phishing email. Whether it's through phishing email, this attack is coming.
No, sir.
Yeah, that is what practically. Yeah. So next one is defense evasion. How the attacker can be hide. Okay, so whenever any antivirus or EDR, okay, so we are running, or how he will maintain the, so hiding from these malicious, I mean, preventing tools using process injection and also dynamic link library injection and also portable executable injection. Okay, so that is about overall. So tactics and techniques. If you want, you can write that one also. There are 3 tactics attacker used for this one. One is execution, one is privilege escalation, one is defense evasion. If you want to know about in-depth analysis, you have to read all these things as well. And what is the procedure example and how we can mitigate? So completely depending on, there are so many executions, PowerShell side, you can see. And detection and mitigation, antivirus or anti-malware, code signing, and these are all the mitigation steps for the PowerShell execution part. So that's why MITRE framework is a centralized knowledge base It will provide the tactics and techniques and procedures. And along with that one, it will provide the procedure examples and also detection mitigation steps as well. So that is called MITRE attack framework. But cyber culture not provide, it will not provide that one. Yesterday also entered a question this one. Then go back. So command line. So what is the, okay? I will go and I will write this one. So what are the tactics attacker used?
This document we have to attach, right?
We have to make a summary of the report. As I said, template will be there automatically. Every organization will maintain. In the template, you have to fill all this information, and also you have to make a summary of the report also. Yes, we have to attach this template after completing investigation. Tactics used by an attacker for PowerShell injection. One is execution. Second one,
Privilege escalation,
privilege escalation
defense evasion.
and defense evasion. So next one. So techniques are not required. If you want, you can write techniques as well. So now we know about, okay, so this is the detection rule and this is the policy and this is the rule. It is hitted and it is generated alert and severity is high. And event times also you can make it, event timestamp when the incident is happened. Event timestamp when the incident is happened. So C under the C Windows and 64-bit number and Windows PowerShell and version 1 and final PowerShell.exe. So this is the place PowerShell execution part is located the file path. So this is the file path. So what the command line? Okay, attacker is injected. So this is the command line, but will you understand this one? This injection, can you understand?
No, sir.
Encoded.
So we cannot understand this one. Then what will you do now? What will you do now?
Raw
Can you
data.
go to raw data? Yeah. So raw data. So raw data, we can see whether can we understand or not. So here also we cannot see anything. This is completely okay. So same thing. Here also it is provided. And process ID, it is we have another one. And also port number is 3333. Okay, so here also we cannot see and numerics. Okay, so then go back to other details.
Base 64 encoded.
Yeah. So now we can go and we can see, is there any other details is provided for us? So under this machine, there are so many attacks are happened for this laptop. You can see entity is Windows 10 laptop 2. There are so many attacks that happen to this laptop. There are malware disruption. There are so many threats are happening. Only for this attack. I mean, only for this Frankel Castle laptop. Frankel Castle laptop, itself, there are so many. Okay, so this is also September 20, these many things. So now we can go to his computer, and we can see where is his computer. So go to detection now. So this one, they provided the information. So we went here and we identified all this information we gathered. So all these threats happen to his system. Okay. So then, okay, so you got this some information. Now what additional things you will do? You got some information only. So later you have to investigate, but you have the proper information to investigate. You have only command line and you have, okay, so how the attack it's happened, whether all this information is available. Then what will you do in this scenario?
You can escalate for the further analysis.
That is your L1 role, you are perfectly absolutely right. Now think like your L3 now. Now okay, now what information you gathered, you will provide that information and you will provide the recommendation. So this information I got, and this is the command line. And so I'm attaching and I'm escalating L2 team. Now you are a L3 and you have to complete everything. Now you are L1 means okay, fine. We'll escalate to L2 team and L3 team. That's okay. But you are L3.
We'll discuss with other members in the team to get more information.
Okay, so you discussed and others is team also not aware.
Then we can check with the Google for any further information.
No, it's not complete. You can see there are other things also you have to go and we have to see. So device exposure, not only this one, we have to go all these things. So device exposure, is there any device exposure for this case? Threat graphs we have to verify. We have to verify how the, first of all, command line execution it's happened. Yeah, you can discuss something you are missing and you are not sure. Then in that scenario, okay. So which device is this one? Windows 10 laptop, okay. And what is the time we received? So this one, what the attack is about? PowerShell execution, correct?
Something code is there.
Where is the code? Code came? No. So we'll go to directory system otherwise, or prank as the username. Yeah. Now, if you want to get the more details about the device, what are the devices using? Only one device is using or more than one device is using? And what is the status of the antivirus and EDR? So now I went to devices tab and I'm checking about prank as to get more information about his computer. Okay. Gather as much as possible. Directly don't escalate without getting the proper validation. So now, so this is the prank asil. What this symbol is about?
Risk.
What?
This looks like a cache.
It's like a warning kind of thing. Okay. So it's a caution, like yeah, it's a dangerous kind of thing, and it's not online. Let's see whether it is online or not. And login is prong castle, and this is the email address. Okay, and also devices, using 4 devices. So Windows laptop he's using. So company is provided laptop, and also he has a desktop, and also he has iPhone, and also he has another iPhone also. 2 iPhones he's using, and also 2 laptops he's using. Sorry, 1 laptop and 1 desktop. Total
Sir,
how
in,
many?
sir, in
Sorry.
organization, one asset, one user only will be now.
No. Couple of companies they'll give desktop as well laptop. For me, they give laptop and also desktop.
Okay.
Yeah. So couple of companies, they will give 2 desktops also for one investigation purpose. So it depends. Even developers, they will give MacBooks, and they will give 2 also at the time of desktop and also laptop. It depends. What is the role of the employee? So now these 2 devices, and also 2. One is laptop and one is MacBook. Sorry,
Laptop.
desktop. Now Windows machine, and here these updates are not happening properly. So which one is showing as a proper way of the out of all these 4 device health checkup?
Sir,
iPhone.
iPhone 15.
And
Yeah,
one.
iPhone 15 only it's showing fine. Remaining 3 devices, it's a warning symbol and it's a caution symbol. Okay. So these 2 are, we have to take the cautions, or we have to make sure that any dangerous or anything is existing in this one. And here it is showing as warning symbol. Let's go and see events. So only one event is generated. Yeah, these are all the events are generated. All these are generated September 23rd itself. That on Windows laptop. That's why this attack it's happened. And policy, which policy it is hitted, and it is generated the rule or alert. So what are the different types of policies enabled for this particular Prankle user? They enabled email security, data control, security message encryption, app control, DLP, all these peripheral control and everything. These many policies are enabled for his laptop, for all these 4 devices. Okay, clear? Based on these policies and based on the detection methods only, alert is triggered. So that is about Prankle Castle. And now we can go and we can discuss about dedicated to Windows laptop 2. So that the issue is causing, correct? So click on this one. So this is the live response. What is live response here? Right now, what is the response real time it's happening on the Windows laptop side? Is there any outbound connections are going on?
Command and
Okay. Yeah, everything we can check it here. And even we can do containment also here. Disconnect from the network also we can do here. We can do under the settings tab also by going there, and if something is getting compromised, we can go to settings tab also. We can do more actions and disconnect from the network. So it is not showing, but here disconnect from the network or network isolation or containment. Then automatically it will disconnect from the network. Whether this option is available to traditional antivirus?
No.
no.
Yeah. So all these, whenever you are doing investigation, please theoretical versus practical you can compare. Okay.
As a L1, we can do that.
No, as L1, no, you should not do that. L3 or otherwise nowadays, frankly speaking, not even L3 teams also not doing that one. Completely they are coordinating with the customer or client. Okay. But in interview time, they will not expect L1 segregation or L2 segregation or L3 segregation. Even you are L1 or L2 or L3, your interview will be like what is the difficulty level?
Architecture.
No,
And
L3 level, not architecture, L3 level. Okay. So now these are updates. So previously we have done the update management. Did you remember? One of the policy we created, and every time updates happen, and even in settings also, automatic updates we configured. And updates are not happening there, and you can see here update now. So we can click on update now here also. That option is available here as well. Okay. Next one, events. Oh, okay. Before going to that one, agent summary. What is this agent summary is about? What is agent summary? Any idea?
EDR.
EDR agent or sensor. Okay. And okay, 10 hours ago it is updated successfully. And core agent and Sophos Intercept X and XDR. By the by, what is this tool right now we are discussing?
Endpoint detection.
EDR or XDR?
EDR.
No, XDR. We are discussing about XDR capability, not EDR capability. This not see, we have EDR and XDR. Sophos is supporting for both E and EDR, but this particular tool, whatever we are discussing about, not EDR, XDR. It's more than EDR. You can say at the time of the interview, I work on Sophos EDR. That's fine. It's a more than, you can Sophos Intercept X. Sophos Intercept X belongs to XDR, Sophos XDR. At the time of yesterday morning, I was showing free trial versions. Did you remember? Under that one, Sophos Intercept X belongs to XDR. Okay. So these are all the agent version. What is the agent is deployed on our Windows laptop 10. Whether encryption has done to this laptop. Whether encryption has done.
No.
No.
Okay.
Device encryption not implemented. ZTNX is enabled.
No.
What is ZTNA? Any idea?
Zero trust network access.
Yeah, what is mean by that one?
Not to give, not to trust anybody, but you have to verify everyone.
Yes, Excel. We should not trust anyone, even though they are part of our internal organization. That's called ZTNA. We should not trust anyone. So, but we have to verify every person, whoever is accessing the application, irrespective of the whether he is the end user or employee or maybe external attacker. For that one, we have to use identity access management, privilege access management, multi-factor authentication, single sign-on solution. Okay, all these solutions we have to implement. Every time we have to verify. So verifying the, okay, so all these things we can call it as ZTNA, even though he's a part of our internal employee. Okay, so core agent is belongs to EDR. So for intercept and XDR is belongs to XDR. So they deployed both. Okay, tamper protection is off. He cannot do anything in his laptop. Whether he will do anything? What is tamper protection?
Deleting or adding.
Yeah, if are enabling this one, he can uninstall and he can do whatever he wants. So he is disabled, he cannot do anything. And so Windows laptop here and in the Windows firewall is enabled. Suppose diagnostic utility is not running. So something, if you want to troubleshoot, we have to enable this one as well. Debugging purpose. Okay. But in practical real-time world, it should be running. So that's why it is showing as caution.
Yes,
You got it now?
yes, sir.
You got it right? Okay. So now events, all these events only we have to integrate it to our SIM tool using API token method. Status, you can see security health checkup is completely, whether it is okay, active or inactive.
Patient is
Semi-active.
It is active, but so still it has some other caution is available. We have to clean up that one. Correct or not?
sir.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the one. That's why it is showing as a security health check is a completely caution here. Running malware in quarantine or cleanup failure. Cleanup is not completed yet. So it's not, that is the reason it's showing as caution here. Okay. And services running is fine. And alerts are, these are all the alerts are received. One is, what are the different alerts are received? Disrupt malicious behavior detected. So bad putty.exe and also disrupt. So this is the file. We have to verify all these files now. Bad putty.exe and also this one and also Windows PowerShell execution. PowerShell execution. So these are all the couple of malwares are running on right now. Okay. So we have to clean up all these. Now, whether we know about bad putty.exe hash value.
No.
So whether we know about this file hash value.
No.
So whether we know about process injection related thing.
No, sir.
No. So now we have to do that one analysis side that we can see. So these are all the policies. This one already we discussed. So as I said, first and foremost, after taking the shift takeover from the existing shift team, as I said, what you have to do, you should know about health checkup. How can you take care of the health checkup? You can see out of 8 computers, which machine is showing as a warning or caution?
Windows 10 laptop 2.
Who's that Windows 10 laptop?
Frank Castle.
Yeah,
Frank.
Frank Castle only. Okay. So his device is not okay. So something malware is going on and it's not, health checkup is completely bad. It's not good. Remaining all other systems are okay. So now we should know, we should do more analysis. Let's go and see. Where is that?
How the indications will show there, sir? There are 4 types now.
Yeah, one
Active,
is
passive.
yeah, triangle symbol is called as a warning, and the green symbol is good in nature, and caution is something already got compromised, and one more
sleeping.
is yeah, red is like something sleeping or completely status is inactive or maybe unknown. So these are the different types of status. So now additionally, what we have to do, this is over. Okay. So we gather this information as well. Now we have to take that file, put it out to UXC and also those information. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is about overall why it's not cleaned and why it's happened that attack. So I went to threat graph, this Windows laptop 2. See, this is not about only just comments, command line execution. There are so many things are happening in this laptop. So what are things it's happened? We can see now. So this is Windows laptop 2. So I went to threat graph and I selected whose laptop this one? Whose laptop is this one? Frank as it. On the root cause, this is the way how the attacker has done the overall, and it's not cleaned. Status also showing is not cleaned. So root cause and beacon is used as a E33DJ30.exe and detected on September 23rd. So it's like a series of the things has done by the attacker now. So under root cause Windows exe, let's go and see here instead of the, now whenever you are saying about filtering part, whether you want to see the processes, registry keys. So what are the registry keys used? And wherever it is highlighted, those are all registry keys. This one of the registry keys, and this one of the registry keys, this one of the registry keys, and this one of the registry key access attacker got. This one of the registry key, and this one of the registry key, and this one of the registry keys. Okay. So additionally, dedicated to process oriented. So now all these are process oriented. Now how this attack it's happened, Microsoft Office, my guess, I'm analyzing now. I went to threat graph and I'm analyzing now. Microsoft Office 2, this is the initial phase, initial thing. So this is the way overall attack it's happened. Initially, I think maybe he received one of the email attachment, or maybe one of the download is something he's trying to do. So that file contains Microsoft Office 2013. Okay. So I can enable everything. So this is the full graph. Okay. So otherwise we'll go to direct path. First we'll go to direct path. So is it fine? Okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a little bit better as compared to previous one. Direct path I went. So this is Microsoft Office 2013. So this is the way how the attacker has entered into the organization side. How the overall attack it's happened. So yesterday itself, I said when we were discussing about theoretical part, what is my threat graph? It will provide logical representation and also how the attacker has done the exploitation side. Did you remember? So this is the way how the logical path it's happened. So first, I think he received one of the Microsoft Office related file he's trying to download. And this is the parent. From here, it went to once again Microsoft PowerShell. So from that Office 365, so he's used macros, I think, that PowerShell injection as a macros using shell code. Okay, so from there, once again, Microsoft PowerShell. And from there, Microsoft PowerShell using putty.exe downloaded. And also another file is, so this is another putty.bat.exe. We have seen one of the, what is that? Log event. We have seen the event for his computer. So now you can see what are the processes are there and what are the registry keys in this one. You can do unfilter everything. Now filter one by one. So what are the process now here? One is Microsoft Office is through macros using shell code, I think. Maybe some other code or PowerShell. This PowerShell, 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 and putty, and this one. These are all process oriented. Clear? Any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
These are all called as. These are all called
No,
as
process
lol
oriented.
beans. Lol beans.
All means okay.
Okay, lol beans. All these are lol beans. Okay. So next one, other files. I'm okay deleting this one. What is the file name here? Which files he downloaded? Which files he downloaded?
exe file.
Yeah, one is exe file, one is putty application. Yeah, these two are file oriented. So this is what theoretical and practical. So malware category of the file oriented malware. Other files, these two are hash value it contains.
After entering to the machine, he downloaded.
Ah, exactly. That's after entering to the machine, he downloaded these two files. That's correct. Okay. So first he came via through this Microsoft Office 2013 and he injected shellcode or PowerShell execution as a command line. Then once again, this is the parent. This is the way how the attack it's happened. Then he downloaded putty application and also he downloaded one more file is ESSDJ30exe. So this is the file he downloaded. Let's go now. So now we can say it's a combination of both file oriented attack and fileless oriented attack. Okay. So now we can see business files are there or not. Yeah, these two are business files. Why these are all business files? Putty can we use for business or not?
Yes, sir.
To log into Unix operating system. Yeah, maybe this also one of the file. Maybe he wants to access that one. So that is one of the file, business oriented file. And network connections. So through network he did not come. And registry keys. So registry keys in there, he did not provide all this here. But if you are going for the analyzing one full graph, yes, we have registry keys also. You can see couple of registry keys. This is the one of the registry key. This one. So where is the highlighter? That's called registry keys. Okay, now. So all these are registry keys. He is used. Total 78 registry keys. He changed, or updated, or modified, or deleted. On process, how many process? 10 processes. CSC execution, PowerShell execution, con host, and also PowerShell execution, window word execution. All these are process oriented. Total 10. And file oriented. So all these are file oriented, other files. So LLB files and DLL files and OLB and execution of the bad putty and so on. So now go back. Yeah, these two are bad oriented files. Now, how can you check the reputation of these files? How can you check the reputation of these files? So will you take these files and will you go and will you verify from the our virustotal.com?
No.
Then what can you do?
Sandbox
That
environment.
Yeah. So if you don't have sandbox environment, but what is EDR? One more capability. Can't we integrate directly virustotal.com to EDR and XDR tool?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, once I clicked on that file, so you have to play this one. Otherwise, you will not get it everything, guys. You have to play. Okay, I clicked on put. Okay, badputty.exe. So this is the badputty.exe file and the process details. Reputation at time graph was created. Unsighted reputation. We are not sure what is reputation of the file. Known bad reputation and known good reputation. And where this file is downloaded, it is downloaded under the users Frank Azil desktop badputty.exe. Okay, so this is the file and this is the hash value. Okay, so this is the hash value of the file. And if you want to check the hash value of the file, now what we have to do?
Go to virus total.
Go to virus.com. We can see whether MyTreated framework is available. Let's see. We can go and verify other files as well. Report summary. So these are the detection methods and machine learning analysis. Okay, bad files and known good files and badput.exe, overall codes, similarities and suspicious activity. This is L3, guys. Whatever we are using is L3 level role. So we are going each and everything. It's a putty.suit. He is downloaded in the executable image. Yeah, copyrights is there for putty dot also. That person is Simon. Now he can put case on Frankel Castle as well. Copyrights because he had taken copyrights. And you can go to file, unassigned, signing date not available. File breakdown this one. Okay. So this is the way how the file is breakdown that bad putty.exe into multiple packet engineering. P imports in packet engineering. So this overall file is downloaded these many ways. Okay. Now go back to. Can we check in the directly here itself? Is there any other option? I am checking about now integration with MITRE attack framework or virustotal.com. It will be there. It should be there basically. That is the EDR and XDR capability, correct? If you are going and checking manual way, let's see what we can see. So there is no match is found. So whether this one is a known category or unknown category. So is there any space here? So that's why it is not showing integrating with Aristotle.com. Okay, it's clear. So even reputation also uncertain. That's why they give an uncertain. See, uncertain reputation meaning what? Did you get it now? Overall, because there is no reputation of this one, whether we are not sure it's a good reputation or bad reputation. So that is the reason it is showing as uncertain reputation. Then in that scenario, what will you do? We are not sure about that bad-putty.exe has reputation check. What will you do in this scenario?
Block the hash.
Block the hash value directly without checking the whether it is malicious content or not.
Forensic.
A forensic, okay, forensic is not there in this one. In this scenario,
Based on the abnormal behavior, machine
Wha-
learning capabilities.
but even though machine learning capability and abnormal category, what can you identify here? So we don't know. It's a new category of the attack completely. So we are not sure about what is the hash value and it's completely new. Alert is triggered in that scenario.
Can check with the other threat intelligent platforms whether it's
Yeah, already we checked just now with vt.com and also we'll check with hybridanalysis.com as well. So where is the hash h? Hash value is there here. Yaras h here.
I'll
File and URL here. No. File collection. IP domain hash. Okay, we'll check here. No results. Then what we will do in this scenario? So we even with third party threat intelligence also, it's a new attack. That is the reason we don't have the category of the hash value. So in that scenario, alert is triggered, but based on the machine learning and also based on the behavioral pattern. Now, will you block and will you clean up the system, or will you delete the bad.putty.exe?
clean and quarantine.
Will clean and quarantine this machine. Then how the end user prank will take care of this work?
We'll put in a temporary environment and do this process.
If you need temporary environment access to all these, okay, that is sandboxing whatever you said. So that's okay, but then that means his machine should be in online in the network and he has to complete his task.
We have to isolate it first, and in the meanwhile, we can assign a backup system to it.
Okay, we can backup system we can assign to him and we will take his laptop and we can do the oral analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, if we are doing the backup, whether maybe he's sitting in the client I mean maybe he's in USA and we are here, whether it is possible that option. You are working in
No.
Wipro and bank is, I mean, they are maybe example Morgan and Stanley Bank. So then you will isolate the system and you'll give backup laptop to him. Then okay, he will continue his operation. Then how we can do the analysis for his laptop?
By taking the image of that,
Okay, by taking the image. Okay, you'll take the image later.
we'll compare with the present situation and the what it should be, and then we'll change to the save point.
Okay, but till that time, maybe it will go to maybe this file contains the bad reputation and the okay, you are doing containment. Okay, fine. So can't you go and can't you ask vendor? In this scenario, you are not sure about overall the reputation, and even you are doing the analysis and you provided everything. Parallelly, don't you raise a case with the vendor?
Yes, yes. For unknown category, we have to give it.
Yes, yes, correct. That's what I'm expecting. For unknown category, something we have to raise a case with the vendor because we are not sure about oral analysis. But in the market time, what people are doing, you know. So hash value is a good reputation. And this is a false positive. I'm closing the incident.
Might spread to the other network, right?
Yeah, that is what it's happening practically. That's why I provided at the time of the roles and responsibilities also. You can see here.
There is a case with the vendors are unknown cat.
That is okay. But one more thing I want to clarify. I have 11 that one call is there. We can continue evening, and I want to show something. So especially on the EDR and XDR side, drawbacks. So skill requirement is a drawback. Whenever any issues will come, the behavioral pattern and machine learning capability of the alerts in the market, because of these new technology are integrated with the data analytics, integrated with automation, integrated with the machine learning, artificial intelligence capability, and even whoever is taking care of the investigation, those people don't have the skill set to take care of the overall investigation side. Okay, so skill set requirement is drawback for EDR. In the similar way, so skill set requirement for XDR, drawback. Now you got it right. You got it right. Now what we are doing now in this scenario, we are raising case with the vendor, and whether we have to wait till that time to provide the what is the verdict. Their red team and their penetration testing team, whether really this process execution is happening or not, and they will do the static analysis of the malware and also command line injection whatever attacker has done. So whether can we decrypt or not, that base 64 code, those many things they can do, and finally they will give the verdict. They will also take. But even though something got compromised, one system is got compromised, it's not a joke. It will take longer time. Couple of times it will take even 15 days to complete the overall investigation till we don't have the proper evidence whether really the system is got compromised or not. Same example right now, whatever incident we are discussing. So when this incident came into the tool,
September 23rd,
now what is the date?
October 9.
Even vendor itself is not able to complete the investigation. They have their own R&D team and everybody. So still it is showing like investigation state only. This is the practical and real-time world. You got it? So that's why known category of the attacks, easily we can hack it, and easily we can close it. But whenever any new category and also malicious category of the attacks it's happening, and that doesn't have the any signature, and that doesn't know about what is reputation, and it will take longer time to investigate. But whether interview, if the same case you will say at the time of interview, will you select? Will you select or not?
No.
No, will not select. Absolutely right. That is what right now it's going on. So many people are working on, so many people are getting a very high level package like 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs, and so on. Even whenever these type of scenarios or situation it will come, so even they will not making anything, just they are closing the incident. That is wrong way of the close incident. Okay, so that's why these type of incident will occur. It will take longer time, and root cause analysis is completely different. So let's go and see. And we have one more option is there. That is, we did not complete it. We have one more file is there. That file is ESSDJ3, something like that. One file is there, right? We can check that reputation in the evening class at 5 o'clock. Then we can see from that file, maybe attacker is encrypted something or attacker is injected. So far, what is the overall analysis after confirming and after seeing the graph, that full graph or analyzing of the graph. So Frank Casual, I think he maybe downloaded from phishing email one of the attachment, or maybe through online he downloaded, or maybe so he used one of the Microsoft Office site. So through that one, attacker came and he's entered into the organization through execution, and also through privilege escalation, and also through what is called defense evasion. So first he used macros, Microsoft Office 2013, Excel sheet macros. Then he's used the PowerShell injection command line interface, and he's injected the shell code using PowerShell. Then from there, once again, he used PowerShell injection. Then he entered into the organization by getting the user level of the access. From there, he downloaded Putty application, and also he's downloaded another ESS DJ3 dot something, one of the application file. So that reputation we have to check evening, and we have to see overall analysis. Right now, what the conclusion? So we got some idea, but we don't know about full-fledged information. What attacker exactly has done? Is it clear so far?
RK, do you have 2 minutes? I have 2 questions.
I have one call. So is it possible to connect after around 12:30?
Okay, then I'll ask in the evening session. This is related to what you have explained on.
Okay, fine. Then we can discuss in the evening. Yep.
Sure. Fine.
Okay, guys. Evening class at 5. And this perfect example, guys. If you are doing these investigations, as I said, so even you can clear about SOC interviews also. This is the way practical how the real time will be look like. In the SIM tool side, a SOC SIM tools, we will do the log analysis. But here, everything we are doing process analysis and registry keys and files and hash values and so on, because it's a malware category. But SOC will give more than that. Not only malware category, other category of the attacks as well. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. Okay, thank you so much. See you in the evening at 5 p.m. Please attend evening class also.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye.